Welcome to Marcus on the mic. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you like the content, hit that like button and share. Because here we break down what's really happening. I got a new one for you. A oldie but a goodie. Talking about Kyrie Irving again. Boy. I dropped a video not too long ago about one gentleman that you're going to see in this video I'm about to play for you. And the other guy pretty much destroyed. I'm talking about Craig Hodges, Mahmoud, Rauf. You may not be familiar with this former NBA player, and if you do, please pardon me while I educate those that do not. His former name was Chris Jackson, and he legally changed his name to Mahmoud, Abdul Rauf. One of the coldest shooters, man. Boy from Harrison Central, too, by the way. Yeah. However, I want to get into this most recent interview they had a couple days ago, about a week ago. I made sure I dropped that link. You got to check out that interview. It was done by a gentleman named Ethan Thomas on his channel, basketballnews.com. Now, inside of this interview, you're going to hear Rauf break down a very simple question. The same question I had when I very first heard Max Kellerman make the comment about you got to throw the whole thing out. Just didn't sound right to me when I first heard it. And here, if you're not familiar with what Max Kellerman said, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this for you real quick. Check this out.
I'm Jewish, and to me, unless you want to do a deep dive into the subtleties of his own personal beliefs, including religious and sociological and political feelings, at a certain point you turn the page. To me, when the issue with Kyrie that we're really talking about here is Kyrie. Whatever other point you want to make, if a documentary quotes Adolf Hitler about the Jews as having some kind of wisdom, you should probably understand that's not something you want to amplify, even if there are other parts of it that you like. I think what people really want to know is, don't you understand that's disqualifying? And if people want to go down that path with Kyrie, have at it.
So I got you back up to speed on what Max Kellerman had to say about the situation. And also in that clip, he said that once Kyrie, issued the apology, that he would turn the page. But he don't think that the page will be turned. You know what I mean? So I am going to assume that he has accepted the apology, but he don't know if certain people with the influence will allow that page to be turned. Which leads me to my next clip here that I'm going to show you. Like I said, that came from Ethan Thomas' interview that he had with Chris Hodges and Mahmoud, Rauf.
And the demands that you're placing on him, you didn't place that on Brett Favre, who's $77 million. Matt Kellerman, I think his name, was talking, well, if there's one thing in there, it disqualifies everything else. That's academically responsible. You know how many things historically in universities that, Christopher Columbus discovered America, we throw all the history out now. Right. In medicine, more side effects than there are benefits. Throw all the medicines out now, because there's one little thing. Right. This is academically responsible. No, you deal with that issue.
All right, good people. Y'all heard what Abdul Rauf had to say in regards to Max Kellerman's theory about throwing the baby out with the bathwater. You know what I'm saying? If you go back and you watch the interview, and I'm not going to use no more of that footage, because that was a great interview, and that interview needs to be watched in its entirety. If you also go to that interview, right after that clip, Ethan Thomas starts telling the gentleman about the book, the movie, that was the topic of discussion, Hebrews the Negro. And I want y'all to pay attention to what happened when they start about 16 minutes. Pay attention to what they start doing when he starts dropping what he got out of that movie or that book. Confirm and verify, good people. They start taking notes. Also, I want you to pay attention to is the fact that roughly about, I want to say 38 minutes or so into the video, to the interview, you will see that I had already dropped a video about Craig Hodges, about Shannon Sharp, exposing Kyrie's future. And there was an episode that they did on FS1 Undisputed where Craig Hodges' name got mentioned. And I dropped a video about that, so I'm going to go ahead and drop that link in there. I want y'all to go check that out. What I'm trying to make is your boy on it. I see it, and I'm going to try to make sure I bring it to you. Until then, good people, this is Marcus on the mic, breaking down what's really happening. Stay tuned. Peace.